My granddad had courage when he fought in World War II. He had to be brave to fight in World War II. He had to have great skill to fight and to survive World War II. He had to have great courage to leave his family behind. In his family, there is his wife, his daughter, his son, his grandson, and his granddaughter. He was very brave, and that is why I think he had courage. My grandpa played tackle football. He was a champion of football. He got a broken arm, but it healed in 1 month, and he played for the Chargers and the Cowboys and the Seahawks. His name was Billy Parks. He started football in 1970. He had a lot of courage. My aunt needed courage to leave her family and to go off to college at Cornell University in New York. She graduated and showed courage to follow her dream for getting her PhD, enrolling in Stanford University for 5 years. My grandma was in the Miss America pageant. She was Miss Florida in the pageant. She had to have courage to be on TV and a lot of other things. The funnest part was she got to travel all over the world. The scariest part was getting up in front of all those people. The hardest part was the interview. What inspired her was she was involved with ballet, and when someone saw her perform and said to go to the Miss Florida contest, obviously her talent was ballet. She was very nervous and she had to have courage.
This is my friend Lola. She had courage when she had to sing and play ukulele in front of a lot of people at the Kava bar. She was nervous and did not think the people would like her, but she was really good and everybody liked her. She had courage.
My dad, he had courage when he surfed big waves on the North Shore of Oahu. The North Shore has some of the biggest waves in the world. I'm learning to ride big waves too.
Earl Balkan is very famous for his medical inventions, especially a battery-operated wearable pacemaker. When he was a kid, lots of kids bullied him. It got really annoying for him, so one day he had the courage to fight back. He was good at inventing things, even though he was a kid, so he decided to make something that would zap the bullies, and it worked really well because it was 20,000 volts, so the bullies ran away, and they always would stay away from him after this. He decided to make things to help people instead of hurt.
I had courage when I went to the beach, and there were big waves. I dove under them so that they did not knock me over. I had courage because I caught some of them on my boogie board. They knocked me over. It felt like a tree was falling on me. When I came up, another wave knocked me over. I didn't have enough time to get more air. So it felt like I was being slammed against a wall. I bit my lip, so I had to have courage to clean it out.
My dad had courage because he was in a serious car accident in college. The car he was in rolled 5 times and landed on the roof on his side. He got a serious head injury. He was in a coma for 3 days and in the hospital for 1 month. When he came out of the coma, he tested at a 3rd grade level. He shattered his cheekbone and lost his hearing in 1 ear. He showed courage by promising himself to work hard, to do everything within his power to get better. He worked hard to talk again. He showed courage by returning to college 2.5 months after his accident.
I had to have courage when I had my blood taken. The reason I had to have courage is because I had to watch my blood go through tubes and into a bottle. And I also had to have courage because I thought it would hurt a lot when they put the needle in.
When my dad was younger, he was in Waipio Valley with my uncle. It was a full moon. They had gotten there late at night because they had to drop my grandma off at the airport first. They were going across the stream to go to their campground. They both were walking across the stream when suddenly my dad felt something wrapped around his toe. He bent down and felt around and then realized that it was fishing line and fish hook. He called to my uncle to get out a knife to give to him. Then my dad cut the fishing line and went across the river. When he got to the place they were camping, he saw that the fish hook had poked into the knuckle part of his toe. He pushed it up and halfway out. He could not push it all the way because of the part where the fishing line held on. We got to the tent, set up, and crawled inside and went to sleep. The next morning he found some friends of his.
Hey, you a Leatherman? Thanks.
And he cut off the part where the fishing line held on. Then he pushed it all the way out.
Oh!
Finally, I got it off.
My uncle got blown up in a Humvee. He survived. He had courage because he helped one of his friends get out of the burning Humvee. He felt happy to get out of the Humvee. His friend was stuck in the Humvee. He and his friend went and got him out. He felt happy everyone was okay. He had a lot of courage.
My name is Dahlia, and I am presenting Viva Ole. Augustine shows courage because he was on a plane coming to Hawaii. He was really scared. He had not seen my family for a while. He has always been scared since he was a kitten. We found him under our deck, abandoned and covered in fleas. He is now 10 years old. And making a long trip like that can be hard. He has been hiding in a closet for a while. He comes out for 8 o'clock belly rubs. He is a brave cat and showed courage making the trip to Hawaii. The end.
My grandpa named William Eckel was a warrior, and he tried to stop a motorcycle gang called Hell's Angels. Some of the members said that they could kill him, but he continued and he won the case, and that must have been scary. My grandpa had courage.
My mom had courage when she started volleyball. She started because she didn't make the cheerleading team and wanted to have an activity. She was so awkward and unclerated that she only made the team because she was tall. She felt so discouraged because the players were so much better than she was that they would complain and groan when she came out to the court. Sometimes parents on the sidelines would groan too. After 2 years of junior high volleyball, she didn't get much better. She tried out for the high school team and again only made the team because she was tall. But she loved playing and kept practicing hard. In 4 years, she became one of the best players in the league. She showed a lot of courage because she never gave up, even when she was the worst player on the team and was teased by her teammates and their parents. After high school, she went on to become an accomplished college volleyball player and an academic All-American.
you.